Do you eat ugly fruit? I mean, ugly. So I asked, do you eat ugly fruit? Why do I ask that? Well, yesterday we went to, we had a harvest day and we went to a few of the buyers that you find on the roadsides. Now, because of the big sea, what's going on at the moment, and the closed down and stuff, there's not so many buyers now because they can't get across the provinces, travel across the provinces to take fruit back to other parts of Thailand. And obviously the supply lines are broken going out, so nothing's really moving. Again, attacked by bees and mosquitoes. So we're just trying to sell it locally. We did a run to Koh Chang last week and dropped some off there with some friends and sold some more as well, and that's all good. But I asked if you buy ugly fruit, simply because of the reason because yesterday the prices were so low. I mean, they're so low this year anyway, it's crazy. But they looked at our fruit and they wouldn't give us a good price, basically, because they said it was ugly. Because what they want is fruit that looks aesthetically very nice. So, but to get it very nice, you've got to use a lot of chemicals. So, and I remember when I sold some fruit last week to someone, she said, "What's those little yellow flecks on the mangosteen?" And basically, it's just resin. It's just totally natural from the trees. All our fruit is grown naturally, just totally organically. Sorry, it's really bad today. It's not even midday, but I think it's going to be a storm. So I'm losing the light. But so I remember when I was living in the UK, and if you went to the supermarket, all the fruit that was really like so uniform. There's even EU directives that bananas have to be certain straight. There's only a certain amount of curve allowed into them to be sold in the market. So loads of food gets wasted because it doesn't look as perfect as consumers, or, well, to say consumers demand, or what they're given, what they're told. So basically that's just laws, again, to cut out small farmers, organic produce, natural farmers, to cut them out of the marketplace. They can't compete because obviously when you let nature take its course and you're growing naturally, they're going to grow like they want to grow. So when they're GM, when they're modified, genetically modified, or they've been sprayed and enhanced by chemicals and hormones, you're going to get a more uniform product, and that's all they see it as. But we don't see fruit as a product, or any food as a product. It's actually food, sustenance, life itself, pretty much. So so next time you're on the market or in a store and you see fruit that's beautiful and totally uniform and everyone looks like the next one, then you've got to ask yourself, do you want to eat that? Yes, it looks nice on the shelves, but what is in that? What have they done to produce that from fruit in such a way? It's totally against nature, the way they do it. So let me just show you a couple of examples of what I'm talking about. I'm just going to turn the camera around, and here's some rambutan. Now they're quite small, these these are mangosteen. So these mangosteen are quite small because we did a harvest yesterday, so these are just very small ones, and you kind of pick them. That's too early to be picked, basically. That's probably not a good one, and these are ready to eat. So, but you see this yellow resin, and I've got some on my fingers. It's just on the trees. It's just natural. There's nothing wrong with it. You can even just hardens off, and you just flick it off. It's not a problem. This one's wet, but it still comes off. So this is nothing to worry about. This is natural. If you see that, it's natural. It's grown naturally. It's organic. If you see these rambutan, see, they're quite dull on the outside. The ones they want to sell are chemically treated, and they're very shiny. So when they're very shiny, people attracted to shiny objects, I guess. So they want a shiny fruit. But when you eat that, you're absorbing all those chemicals into your body. Where if you want like this, it doesn't look that attractive, but you break it open, it's going to taste fantastic, and there's no chemical overload in your body. It's just all natural. So that's mangosteen. And then we move on to the rambutan. So rambutan, this is how they come off the trees. You kind of cut the branch. Now there's two ways you can do it. You can sell them just as individuals, like this, just like this. And when they're sold like this, you see these little couple of black marks on there? They look at those and think, no, we don't want that. It's not perfect. But that's a great looking fruit to me, and it'll taste fantastic. So if you sell them individually like this, without a stem, they go for a much lower price. If you buy them like this, generally with a lot more on, and as I say, I had to reach really hard to get these this morning, and a few leaves on there, and they bunch them all up and they look quite nice, then that's what they want. So aesthetics, are important in life, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if they're looking really great, these are ready to eat. Actually, they're really nice and red. But if they're looking really great, they've probably been chemically treated at some point. So anecdotally, I can't confirm this because I haven't seen anybody do it, but a farmer told me last week only, durian, because we was having durian and we don't do anything with our durian again, we just use it natural. So hormones, I've got some YouTube followers there to tell me the hormones on the trees, they can back me up from their farms. The hormones on the trees just age the trees considerably, and it's not good for the long-term farm health. But durian, as a farmer told me last week, to get a good price for your durian, you need to put rat poison on them to make them all nice and shiny. So again, like this, it's not shiny fruit. If it was shiny, we get a more price. The ones we harvested were 2-3 times as big as this. Big, beautiful fruit. Thought we'd get a really good price, but we didn't. So we won't go to the market again. We're just telling people directly who just wants organic products, but basically who knows what they're getting. So my other point is, if you're putting rat poison on your thing, rat poison, that's going to kill you anyway, if you drank that or whatever. But if you put it on your fruit and then you're selling it, and they say, well, you're not eating it yourself, you're just going to sell it. But I mean, you're complicit in pretty much poisoning someone willingly. So it's when you're doing, when people know they're doing this, it's actual crime. It's outrageous. So it's very strange. And the other thing is, the other point of this video is, in the West, organic produce is a premium. You pay a lot more for it, understandably, because it's farming methods. It's a lot more labour intensive, etc. But I actually don't see why it should be any more expensive than normal, pesticide-ridden food. Just a different market. But anyway, generally speaking, in the supermarkets, farmers markets, organic fruit is a lot more expensive. Where in Thailand, I'm finding there's no premium for organic produce. Maybe some of the stores in Bangkok, but out in the provinces, they just don't care. It's fruit, it's ugly, and there's no value to it, which is very, very strange to me. It's very, very weird thinking to me. I can't get my head around it. To me, your health, your health is your wealth. So if you think about it, if every farmer is growing produce and spraying it and then selling it because they don't want to eat it, then they go down the market and buy someone else's product. They're doing exactly the same. But it's okay to eat that because you can dislocate, you can just pretend you're not buying pesticide-ridden fruit, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the reasoning behind it. I can't get my head around it. There's definitely a dislocation of thinking there. So that's my thoughts. So anyway, so if you're in the markets, you're in the supermarkets, and you see beautiful looking fruit, totally uniform, straight bananas, fruit that's shiny, no imperfections, then personally I would run the other way. But it's your choice. We vote with our dollars. So if you want to sustain that kind of farming, which is poisoning the land and poisoning yourself, then carry on buying it. But if you want to have a healthier lifestyle, stay healthy, and eat good food full of nutrients and micronutrients and vitamins and minerals, then just source organic or locally produced products that's grown naturally. And that's about it. So what's your thoughts? Do you buy ugly fruit? Did you know about ugly fruit? Would you buy ugly fruit again? Let me know in the comment section below. I've got a lot of preparation on my trees today. If it stays, it's actually quite nice now because there's no sun. So I'm going to get out and do some hard work today. But if you like this video, like and subscribe, leave a comment below. Great to hear from you guys. And we will see you on the next video. Get my teeth in. We'll see you on the next video. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Take care.